we should be good. No, what is up right there? We should be good though. No, what is up right there? We should be good though.
https://youtube.com/@BrittonWords1996 C equals FCJ0WX. Can you subscribe to my YouTube channel?
Go watch my video. I'll have to watch my videos. So you get a couple of you get that notification. So you get a couple of you get that notification. There we go. Scrub for
and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis.
For a second game, I've been delete all the
exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Sexton for three.
The
Jazz again can't hit it.
About to second game.
The Lakers with a quick start to this game. We've been following their streak.
One is a don't, but we take it.
And right now it's up to 13 in a
7
row.
up.
Just a fun team to watch.
On 3 to win this will be 14 up. So no team can stop us.
It seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively.
Indeed.
They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust. Always learning and constantly.
Go control that forward there. Let's go.
Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards
a
focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And George, here we go.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it more than capable.
And here we go, coaches
challenge
right now. This one in
regards
to the personal foul.
Good for the foul, was straight up.
The right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
Straight up, not a foul.
Technology we've seen replay.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The fuck?
Something a lot of people have been hoping for.
Fuck you, work.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
So we get them both.
Two.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke
Let's
with
go.
J.J. Redick. Now, I asked
On a
Coach
bad call
about
on
the
us like that.
defensive game
1-9.
plan tonight, and he said
7-2.
preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins.
3.
He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Still.
And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Nailed
Let's
from
go.
three-point land.
14-2. Let's go.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
For 3s.
Jazz have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. George finds Kessler. Back to George. Outside, Sexton. Kessler's setting
Over
the
that.
pick for Sexton.
That's off.
Tried to
Good
come
D.
right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an over
Let's go.
for the first 5.
16-2. Let's go.
Displaying intensity right
About 14.
off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what,
For
forget
3s.
about easing into the game. They came out with
Go.
guns blazing.
Outside, George.
That's off.
Good for the basket. Starting off
15-4.
1
For
for
12.
1 with that shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there.
I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong
Let's
pick
go.
he lays there.
Their
Well,
play
14
on
again,
offense
18-4.
has been
Let's go.
superb. We'll see if they can maintain.
Let's go.
Momentum.
And you know, nothing
three.
like getting in
Watch
the
what you don't
corner
glitch out
on
again.
early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some
Okay, George.
haymakers now.
18-6.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
26. Let's go.
That's the third straight high percentage
Just
look
grab away for it.
the defense has allowed. The defenders have
We can do it with George. We can do it with George.
On body.
Pass to Kessler. Sexton with it.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Good D. Like I told you the last 3 before it ended. Got off on me.
Edwards with it. Now defended
I was
by
helping.
Markkanen.
Jazz sucked it. They 2 or 4. With a 2-3, 2-4. I think I helped them get a chip.
And the score reflects it.
And you know, establishing that
With 2-6,
physical
no
dominance
3s.
early gives you a big mental edge too. Don't discount that.
Outside, George tries the spin move. A
Good D.
rebound by the Lakers. Lamb's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards driving the lane.
Let's go.
Uses
2,
the
4,
pass
6.
to finish the lane.
Go,
Edwards
Tom, 'cause I
got
need
10
it.
points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it's reminding me of one of my college coaches who used to say,
You're not gonna get it done.
done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
For the Jazz, Lepowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Clarkson comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Collier in for Keontae George. Now, here's Clarkson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Puts up a deep 3.
That's off.
Len grabs the board.
D.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's Edwards. He
By
takes
20
it
where?
in.
Let's go. 26-6.
Deadly accurate.
Let's go.
Right, guys, he cannot miss.
Offensively, defensively, they are in
No 3s.
total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Collier. It's
Good
stolen by
steal.
Edwards. Here's
All the way.
Len.
Let's go. 26. 22. What is fat on these boys?
Fashion rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel
That's
material.
off.
That is Showtime stuff there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of
Let's go.
high impact
31-6.
defense they want
Let's
to
go.
see out of him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be
Good
dropping.
foul.
Impressive scoring here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group,
21-8.
only around 75%.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix
Let's go
that
for three.
inability at the free throw line.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they
That's
continue
all.
to put points on the board.
Well, I
Going in
like
for a
the way
quarter with
they're
her.
playing. A very smart first half. Quality
Look at the
shots,
quarter.
not
We know how to
wasting
score. Let's go.
possessions.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Clarkson. Filipowski's
Good
out
on
there
it.
with Lowry Markkanen.
Walked
Then
it.
it's Collier.
30-10.
And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver
Look a double.
Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard.
They're
both
14. Let's go.
times, Kevin, the point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023.
Well,
And
threes.
just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
That's all. No way.
And it's
The
Collier
D.
missing.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Go with it.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last
Let's go.
season
First
became
13.
one of the
Let's
first
go.
teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble,
threes.
but they just about tripled their reach.
Grab the white foot.
Rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. And the Jazz call time here. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, LeBron James.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Here's Collier. No scoring in this one. Here's Sensabaugh.
Puts
up a deep 3. Len grabs the board. Len's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Again, Los Angeles.
Let's go.
The
10.
has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear
threes.
edge.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Clarkson for 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You
But not 13.
Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
For 3, Edwards bangs home the
Let's go.
trifecta.
We're 2-13. Let's go.
They have the lead
Look my
right
right back.
now. He's been perfect.
Not letting the Jazz come back on us.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does
Dude, we got a core mentality.
culture?
Call it critical mass.
Still.
When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 29 points.
Like a double?
Over Clarkson, and again
Let's
it's the
go.
Lakers.
What's for 13?
Long work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Threes.
Markkanen a screen on Reeves. Clarkson for 3. And again, it's the Jazz. From
Didn't put him in it. With
He's starting to
4-16.
find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
For 3, Edwards. And again, it's the Lakers.
Let's go. With 16. Totally got a full mentality.
He has come through big time. You got to keep
Start your trade first.
Pass to Markkanen. The rebound by the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards passes to Reeves. Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Collier.
Let's go. Let's go to that boy. 29-16. Let's go.
Edwards got 36.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Drives to the hoop.
No way.
And it's Collier missing.
Boy, highlight 16 to 47. Bro, lock in. I am locking. I'm playing with the Lakers. No way. Boy, highlight 16 to 47. Bro, lock in. I am locking. I'm playing with the Lakers.
Oh.
Now you subscribe.
I am playing with the Lakers. Are you subscribed? Why ain't on the Lakers?
Why ain't on the Lakers? I am on the Lakers because I want to help LeBron get his 6th ring. Like, you're right behind me. That's about, no, I'm right behind you. You got 2 for subscribers. I got to share about this sub. I got 2 or 2 for my good. So I want to help LeBron get his 6th ring. Are you subscribed? Like, you're right behind me. That's about, no, I'm right behind you. Yes, bro. I am subscribed. Alright. Like for subbing.
Los Angeles has gone along perfectly from 3-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5.
Why they not pass it back to me?
In transition,
Oh,
here
spilling
come the
it.
Jazz.
Saw that coming. I saw that coming.
Pass to Clarkson.
I will. I am. The car don't stop.
To the middle.
I won't better upload Friday because I got a way to go to this Friday.
Here's
My cousin got away
Guarded by
from
Len.
college.
They get it back. Here's Collier. And
The
he didn't
D.
get quite enough under that one. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Let's go. For 2016, this one out. Both of these uploads walk in for you guys. Let's go.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he
Let's
does.
go,
That's
boy.
what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
That's off.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Lakers have gotten on a roll and just kept going.
Oh,
here in the
bad
second
pass.
quarter. 8
Bad
of
pass.
8. Wow.
That's on me.
Here's Collier. Edwards defending. Clarkson outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Why you gotta leave him open?
Clarkson's got 13.
Get on it.
He's owning them on the offensive end, but you know, he
119.
can't do it by himself.
For 3, Edwards. Good on the triple.
Let's go. For 419.
Because he's just been
Let's
a
go.
matchup nightmare in this game. He's eating up anybody they've thrown at him.
No threes, no threes.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. A 3-ball.
Let's go.
Markkanen can't get it to go. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards. And Edwards.
Let's go. 15-19. Let's go.
Good look from Hachimura there, feeding the open man.
Thank you,
Utah's
shooters,
got
brother.
half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 13. Shot clock at 3. Rejected by Len.
Leave it. Go into the
So
course
it's
from
Los
there.
Angeles with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
I'm not winning this week because of Jazz. I have it. Jazz beat Kobe Bryant his rookie year because he didn't have the legs. Well, if he had the legs, this Kobe Bryant had the legs his rookie year. Trust me.
Everybody, the story
Trust-
tonight, everything, and I mean everything is
So Kobe Bryant did his rookie to his was hard to get the Jazz, so it's his revenge. Not his goodbye tour, but also his revenge
The
score.
probability
Jazz.
of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasting
Kobe Bryant had to wait
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but
retirement tour.
Not
But
these
he's still
guys.
amazing to put up 60 points against the Jazz.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
Look at the course
And that
already.
about wraps.
Subscribe to the like button. Subscribe to the like button. So I got the Kobe Bryant mentality in me.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
And if he can keep shooting from deep
Maybe I'll
like he
play
did in the first half, he's going to be
built like Kobe
more
Bryant.
than a handful.
6'6".
You know what? The defense is
Point
going to
guard.
adjust. They'll be ready for him now.
So
So
I'm going
I'm
to play all
sure
forwards.
they
Could play all
talked a lot
forwards.
about
One
how
point
to
I
slow
play
him
small
down.
forward. That's
In the
6'6".
forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Edwards is out there with Austin Reed.
Well, that time,
And it's Len
for his
in
injury
the
retirement tour,
center,
he played
locking
point
down the
guard.
middle. That's the
For all
Lakers
the injuries we had on their roster.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him?
Grade 19.
We have a call
Subscribe,
coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us.
No
What do
threes.
you have?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the
Lauri Markkanen,
Jazz.
go to the Bulls.
He turns
Go
28 in May.
to Lakers.
So he's
One of the two.
just
Come get a
entering
chip.
his
You're not getting a chip with the Bulls.
There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the
Jordan can help you out no more. He
With
retired
the
for good.
timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not traded
So they 2-1.
during this season.
Shams, we really
Gotta get those
appreciate
boards.
the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. The Lakers with the
Subscribe to
ball
like button.
after the basket by Utah.
Let's say like a door warrior.
Edwards kicks to Hachimura. Reeves outside. George against Edwards. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and they force
Reeves,
the
how do you
shot
shoot
clock
that?
violation.
You open.
Point D.
Let's go, like button. God.
Jazz
With
have gone
threes.
1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Collins. Nice ball movement by Utah.
Subscribe to like button.
Marking in a screen on Edwards.
That's off.
George.
The
no
D.
good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Oh, with
Here's
LeBron.
Takes
Let's
it
go.
off the
62-1.
glass. James has got 8 points.
Vintage LeBron there.
For threes.
owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that? They need a bucket in a big way here.
Look more realistic than 2k25. WTF is going on?
I know. 2K. I haven't played 2K14 in years. The last time I played it, you can go back to my attendance. The last time I played it was 2 years ago. Before I got my PlayStation. 2-3 years ago, before I got my PlayStation. My last time I played 2K14. But it looks more realistic than
Here to regain some confidence.
it's crazy. You're right. It's crazy.
Collins dishes to Sexton. Back to Collins. And it's denied.
Important that Hachimura
Stop it like one.
continues to make an impact on.
You're right. It's crazy. What's up, Margie?
Dishes to Sexton. Back to Collins. And it's denied.
Important that Hachimura
Stop it like one.
continues to make an impact on.
What's up, Margie?
Mob GRU subscribe. Rockstar Graphics decreased if they did that.
Yeah, I know.
Wassip.
Like what? What's up? Are you subscribed, Margie? Yeah, I know. Like what? What's up? Are you subscribed, Margie? Yeah, I know. Like what? What's up? Are you subscribed, Margie?
Are you subscribed?
The defensive end, terrific block right there.
Time now to turn to our
threes.
sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity, The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite
Good D.
frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak
Go with
of
it.
because of the way this salary cap is set
Go to
up.
the forward there and lean.
Yes,
Let's
we'll
go.
see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
You know, Greg, thinking back
Two,
to the
two, two, one.
glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals
No
in
threes.
97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that
Unfortunately, got
stopped
swept by the
in
Bulls.
era. They just couldn't
Jordan era.
overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's
They're not going to
Kessler.
get it. They're not going to get that chip. The Jazz not going to ever get that chip.
Over Reeves. The
Good
shot
D.
by Sexton, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold.
6-4-2-1.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's George.
The threes.
Following the bucket by the Lakers. Kessler with it, guarded by Len. Now Collins. Outside, Sexton. Back to Collins.
Just got to play, boys.
finds
That's
Collins.
all.
No
Gotta
good on
get
the
deep.
triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah,
Close.
rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
No one.
Let's go. 6-2-1. Let's go.
Got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The threes.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their
Over there.
grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
That's all.
Here's George for three. Another
Good
miss
D.
by Utah.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at it.
Let's go.
Just came up
6-2-1.
short on
Let's
that.
go.
And he slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a
For
while
three.
up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Now, here's Collins. Still scoreless.
That's
The
all.
open look here for Sexton. Gets
on
it to
that.
go
Hit the
from
shooter.
beyond the arc.
You know, the
6-9,
timing, the
6-9,
rhythm,
24.
I'm a big fan of when
Let's go, right, boy.
Sexton can just catch and shoot.
I'll go.
Here's Edwards. Good. He hits it.
Good one. Let's go.
He's at 50 again. He's done this
Oh,
a
three.
few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the fourth most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his
Oh, God.
ninth
21-26.
50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain.
Subscribe, like, boy.
10 is next up at 3.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Jazz.
Come on, I don't need a screen report. I took it. Let's go. Look, I did in this fucking screen. The 3-3-6. Let's go.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be
Mark,
a
you got
contender for the
baptized, bro.
dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And they're bringing you up close and personal.
The
on
threes.
AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Markkanen after the basket by Los
Good call.
Angeles.
Good fucking
And
screen
the
right there.
officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be
Scarf
on
away,
that
bud.
call. As a matter of fact,
Post.
I know I got away with a lot of those in my
Like a
playing
double?
days, but that was 40
Let's
years
go.
ago.
25-26.
He's out there now for the Jazz. Sensabaugh
The
is
threes.
checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Sexton. So it's Utah now after the basket by the Lakers. Kessler screen on Edwards. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And if you
Good
really
call.
want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Here are the
Stop, play,
Lakers.
boys.
They're on a 19-7 run. Edwards inside. Up and in on the left.
Let's go. 26. Let's go.
Edwards got 57 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked.
That's all.
I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their
Go in
heels.
third quarter somewhere.
3 quarters of play all in the books. And
What's the
this
full
one
quarter? Get it
over
done. Let's go.
already. Lakers ahead, opening up a... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you
Go,
by
boy.
State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that
Let's go.
point has not
26.
been evenly
Let's
fought
go.
contest. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Filipowski.
My
Jordan
threes.
Clarkson is out
Let's
there with
put it get it dope.
and it's Hendricks in at the 4. Here's
Walked in right here.
Collier.
Walked in.
Edwards defending. Clarkson for 3.
That's all. The D. Let's try to like
They'll be
farming.
hosting Orlando for the next one, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
32-26.
Edwards, good.
And that bucket adds to what has
Only
been
right
a
I can
big
remember
difference
Lakers Magic
in points
gun
in the
9.
paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been
Oh.
quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle
Probably
of their
like
offensive end.
the D.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Makai Luke's checked in for the Jazz.
Number 19, Steve Makai.
And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft
That's all.
combine, prospects now
D.
required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin.
Let's
I
go,
really
26,
do. I
let's
mean,
go.
it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like
My
it.
three.
This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
4 on the clock. Clarkson for 3. That's in
Oh,
for his
nice.
5th field goal of the game. Makes him
That's
5 for
429.
12 so far.
Shooter.
The total answer for this team.
Let's
Clarkson
go, boy.
on one tonight.
Subscribe to like, boy.
Left side, Edwards. Len. And right
Let's
away,
go.
they match it with a
8
3-pointer
29.
on the
Let's
road.
go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams
My
working
threes.
to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Clarkson taking his time here.
That's off.
Trying to
The D.
answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Edwards flies in.
Let's go. 89-29.
Finished off by Edwards.
Let's go.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well,
Boy,
3.
this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
To the inside.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That's his first.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring
On and off.
breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their
Right now,
shooters
30.
are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Edwards passes to James. With the shot. And again, it's
Let's
the
go.
Lakers.
And it just
No, no,
seems
30.
like
Let's go,
every
play
pass
for it. Let's
they
go.
make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Well, 3.
Jazz have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Here's George.
Good help.
The block. Edwards against George. Basket
Let's go.
counts.
30.
65 points for Champ.
Another bucket down low. They've
Oh,
been
threes.
the aggressors taking the ball inside and attacking
Subscribe to like, boy.
at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Markin down low. Working on James. Here's Sexton. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Another
You
32.
got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Edwards drawing the double team. From deep, Reeves sinks
Let's
the
go.
triple.
That's a 32.
To let up, even for a moment, that's his
A
killer
3.
instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Sexton for 3.
Good D.
Hachimura grabs the
Let's go,
miss.
boy.
Hachimura's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And
Let's go.
With the stuff.
He pulls off the lead to make that catch.
Now they
and slam
32.
it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
For
And
threes.
the crowd
Let's go, boy.
got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Inside. Outside for George. Knocks
That's
down
all.
the three ball.
Hell.
And one team is just
No, they
completely
35.
outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here.
70.
for the Lakers.
21-35. Let's go.
See this kind of a blowout often, but tonight
Threes.
this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now
Let's go,
translate to
That's all.
14 wins on the
The
season.
D.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous
23-35. Let's go.
it was for Champ.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really
The
knocked
threes.
down big shots all game long.
And it's George finishing it off.
No
Well,
doubt
33-7.
about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance.
Let's go. One back though. 24-37. Let's go.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And Sexton has it in the corner.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Nick.
Len grabs the board.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out
Let's
choked.
go. 37.
Comes up with the deuce.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Champ.
I still want you. Let's go.
Trays.
Good part. Tree.
BRB checking on my clothes.
with a face down. Turn it up with a face down. On the feet, a face down. Face down. Face down. That's what's gonna get rack to racks. Girl, don't stop. Girl, don't stop. Girl, don't stop. I'm going up. I'm going up. Oh, my scar's going up. Look, look, look. I'm going up on the Tuesday. Then would I get paid for this G2? Going out the park. Hard. Hard. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. I'm going out this last song, guys. One more song. Got this. Give me this last song, guys. Please. Play one more thing. Please. 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 One more song. One more song. One more song. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. What is that weekend? Mars, Vicky, Renage, Heart. Oh, belong. Rex, tax, be alone, tax, tax, to the max, when you talk relax, we, homes, the star, cards, card. Well, Rex. Turn it to the max. Okay. I'm gonna go play the Magic. What's that working? Hold on. 7-9, 14-0. And playing at home. Let's get it.
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning with a new season underway. What are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, BA, I think being on the road
Don't
again in general,
worker.
making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. The Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Black in at the 1. Wagner for 3. Len pulls it in. Here are the Lakers now. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man.
Black wouldn't do with it. Oh, Banchero can do with it, bro.
5G slam
Got Rudy on you.
bringing you the sauce. The 3 from Banchero.
That's off.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Indeed.
And guys, this is the first they're seeing
Rudy, get
the
open.
Magic this year.
It's really hard to know
Let's
what
go.
to expect when teams play only twice
7
a
up.
year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Oh,
3.
no question. Because these teams only play twice a year. This game will mean a lot more to them.
Oh, yeah. That'll do
To
it.
block
Wow,
that.
an
7-4.
emphatic two-handed slam. This Magic squad, Stan, has a great young core. What do you think they have to do now?
Right back though. Not 2. Let's go. Let's go.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Ooh, what a
For
tough
3s.
game.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Black. Wagner with a screen on Edwards. Here's Black. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in
right
his rhythm.
there.
I mean,
No,
this
4.
length gives
What's it now? I'll be serious. Yeah, serious.
him an advantage over a lot of other point guards in this league.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he gets it
Let's
to
go.
go.
11-4.
He can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
For
And here's
3s.
Banchero. Pass to Black. Outside, Caldwell-Pope to the paint. Oh, it's blocked.
Nothing
It
easy.
deflects off the backboard. Here's Lynn. He's covered by Caldwell-Pope. Edwards against Banchero. Edwards
Let's go.
gets the bucket.
13-4.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Magic trail by 9.
For 3s.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Black passes to Wagner. Wagner with a screen on James. And Wagner is good for 3.
Good on that,
look
James.
at the stroke
13-7.
on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
Pass to Lynn from downtown. Knocks it
Let's
down
go.
from distance.
13-7.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
For 3s.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always
That's an
fun to see
8
where everyone in the league stands.
The
Taking
first
a look
seed.
at Orlando, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Back to Wagner.
The foul.
And there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Coach, the ceiling seems very high for Franz Wagner. He's shown improvement year after year.
He has, Brian, and he's already so polished offensively.
15, 9.
He's got great footwork, great touch, and at his age, I think it's the patience he plays with that really stands out.
Let's go. About 10, 99. Let's go.
Edwards got 13 now.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
For threes. About to go forward.
Here's Wagner. He's got 5. Pass to Black.
Look over the Black. Got you box. Over that.
Wagner with
Got
it.
you Black. I'm not getting nothing easy, bro.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Black. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Dude.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
1 second to shoot on the shot clock.
Orlando with the ball.
That's all.
Trailing by 10.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense
going on.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Oh, come on, open. Let's go. 139. Let's go. Good defense, good offense.
We're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game
What we do with it, Black?
Brian?
Gotta take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Here's Black.
That's all.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. A minute 22 left to play in the first.
Bro.
Looking to win the run. And Wagner with the layup.
That's not too close.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
Edwards for 3. And he
Let's
sets
go.
it again.
26-11.
7 from the field now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For threes.
Here's Anthony. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Well, Anthony is a creative scorer and knows how to get the defense off balance.
And the Magic making a change here. Banchero's
Close
checked in.
with these free throws.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Lakers. It's a 14-point game. They
Let's go.
defeated Utah in their last
12. Let's go.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up
Who's
for
it?
one
One
another
of these
and helped each
out.
other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than
No
a
threes,
win
no threes.
where team defense is the main factor.
Good D.
With the block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Let's go. 31-12. Let's go.
This game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a
threes.
perfect game plan.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Let's grab the light boy.
James against Banchero. Pass to Bataze on the wing. Anthony. 6 to shoot. Over Reeves. Orlando again missing.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Going in for first order. Look at the quarter where who don't have strong. Let's go.
And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. But
Let's
plenty
get
of time left for a comeback.
But it's a quarter where who you can go that strong. Let's go.
Here, the hustle stats
For
for
threes.
Los Angeles.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Reeves at the
Good
2
D.
with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Alex Len. And it's Edwards in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Let's go. 13-12.
Basket by Hachimura.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and
A three.
competes with the best of them.
Carter, a screen on James. And Carroll passes to Carter.
Good foul.
Starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
3-14.
Well, look, this is a guy who uses his physicality to get to the stripe. Carter Jr.'s a big kid.
Here's Edwards.
Let's go. Let's go, 14. Let's go.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And Carroll left side.
Good D, LeBron.
James sending it right back. LeBron fears no one. They're
Let's go.
Really
13-14. Let's go.
Ends of the court. We love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to review the game plan. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through.
Let's go. They're now 14. Let's go.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
The 3 from Suggs. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They're now 13.
And for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Coach, you look at someone like
Jalen right back. Let's go. 14-13.
Well, Brian, I think
Let's go.
Always love the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Anthony in the post.
Good D.
Outside Edwards.
Open. Let's go.
Nice feed.
44-13. Let's go. Now we've won the team out.
Edwards has got 8 here in this quarter.
Oh, no. We're doing it, so I got 2 blocks.
Not a good performance from him in that loss to the Clippers.
That's all.
Carter can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Oh,
and 1. Let's go. Do it forward there. Rudy.
They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
A big group substitution here for Orlando.
Wagner's
Wagner's checked in for Batase. Franz Wagner comes in for Carter. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Black subbed in for Suggs.
For 3s.
Black passes to Ben Carroll. Wagner up top. And Carroll surveys. Wagner with a screen.
That's all.
Hachimura with the defensive effort.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
Let's go. 50-17. Let's go.
Simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Black, averaging around 5 points a game. Caldwell Pope, a screen on James. Wagner for 3. That won't fall. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Edwards finds James.
Let's go. 50-17. Let's go.
That is incredible.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm
shocked. 3s.
I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. Over James.
The half.
Misses, and the dry spell continues.
D.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Let's go. 24-17. Let's go.
Not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
For 3s.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Black.
Over that.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Black. Over Edwards.
That's all.
Black, no
Good
good.
D.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Let's go. Good 6-13. Let's go.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on
The
fire.
threes.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Banchero outside. From outside, off the mark.
And one of the reasons
Let's go,
they're
Scott,
down
play,
right
play.
now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Here's Lynn.
Let's go. Good 8-17. Let's go.
That one home. And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating
He plays
plenty of
smart
looks
ball
with
right
his
now.
passing.
The threes.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Hachimura against Banchero.
Hit that call.
That's his first.
I'm doing how fighting at the
It's time to
screen.
take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Wagner against James. Just 5 to shoot. Wagner, the pass to Black.
Let's go.
They can't stop the run with that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Let's go. 15-13. Let's go.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Let's go.
Athleticism and explosion. And
Going
so
into
is
court
the
storm
Los
here.
Angeles Lakers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
The offense has been well engineered.
Subscribe, hit like button. If you're watching, subscribe, hit like button.
More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you
Well,
real
you
power
don't know.
when that camera turns off.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
If you're watching, subscribe, hit like button. Let's go, let's go.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's...
Thank you for joining.
Let's go, let's go.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's...
I'm coming back. Sorry, I'm doing lunch right now. Come on, screaming. We're back. Working. 16-0. Put it like this. 100 some points. Because the Magic. Because I said quit. Just say the game on the wall. Well, if I want to start, we got the Nuggets, but we still beat the Nuggets 82-52. Now I gotta face the Suns, who was 6-10 and 16-0. We're on the road. Let's go.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony. And the three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
And now the Lakers starting group. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Edwards is out there with Austin Reeves. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony. And it's Len in at the center position. Shot clock at 2.
That's all.
Booker, no good. Booker against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside Durant. They set the pick. The three. Len grabs the board. Edwards against Booker. Hachimura from 11 feet away. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Part of why Hachimura went in the lottery, the skill he brings with the size, both on display to beat a really good defensive contest.
There's Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent.
Bradley
Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T.
Come on, good block that. 6-4.
But you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
For three. Edwards gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now 4.
Edwards got 7.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
The threes.
And Booker kicks to Beal. Lets it go from deep.
Good D.
Down by James.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Fires from deep. And the
That's cool.
Again from
12-4.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
Outside Beal. Pass to Richards. Outside, Martin. Durant for three.
That's off.
Basket number 2 with his
On
third
net.
shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
To the shooter. To the seven.
Durant not having any of it.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
Let's go.
Another one. That's
15-7. Let's go.
4 in to start his game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things
Let's go.
straightened
Go
out
play,
with
boys.
his team. The Suns making a change here. Allen's checked in. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Champ.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some
threes.
unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Durant,
Good D.
no good.
Let's go play, boys.
Don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Craig in the process to
And one.
bring in
Let's go.
all their stars. The
Go,
Suns
Smith, on that
do
floor
have
right
a
there.
lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years.
18-7.
That's part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd
threes.
to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Outside, KD. And it's Richards, top of the key. Booker looking around. Over Edwards. Lands soft on the front of the rim. And
Was right there.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
Booker against Edwards. Over Booker. Again,
Let's go.
Los
29.
Angeles.
Let's go.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Suns trail by 11.
For threes.
Outside, Beal. 1:56 left to play in the first. Nothing
Going
that
at
time.
good D.
He's 0 for 2.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Reeves
Let's go.
gets the bucket.
2-2-9.
What a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them
For
credit
threes.
for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Pass to Durant. Beyond the arc.
That's off.
And a great assist by Allen.
On it. He's a shooter.
Goes in.
Let's
And
get
he
it
is
close.
really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
Let's go.
It's good for the 7th time this game. He's
Play
shot
5-12.
7. He has made 7.
For
And
threes.
he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
Allen outside. For 3. Booker.
That's off.
drills
Oh
it
my
from
God.
outside.
Good D, Widow.
Booker's
Good for the
got
team.
his second bucket tonight.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back to the three-point answer.
Fires for 3. It's good.
Let's go.
For his 8th consecutive
20-15.
basket in only
Let's go.
8 tries. Wow.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what
For
I
threes.
love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to Durant. There's 38 seconds left to play in
That's
the
off.
first quarter.
Good D.
Lakers leading by 13. LeBron outside. And again, Los
That's cool.
Angeles with the triple.
So those
Crushing
15.
it right now. They've done an excellent job of
For
spacing the
threes.
floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Booker against Edwards. Goes up on the wing.
Good
And
D.
misses it off the right side of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
He gets
Let's
that
go.
one.
So 3-15.
With
Let's
the
go.
lead,
Boy.
I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do
That's
something
all.
with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue
Go in.
to
First quarter
score,
somewhere. Let's get first quarter.
continue
We're
to
going to have
build
this home.
your
Let's go.
And so it's Los Angeles holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback.
Look at the cutter.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they've also shown
Let's go.
dominance
Let's push the
in
tee.
paint
Let's
so
go.
far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So the
The
Lakers
threes.
5 right now. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Right out there with Rui
Good foul.
Hachimura, and it's Edwards in at the point. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times
Let's go. Put Bronny James in here. Let's play
a
13.
lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
James checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. And the three
Let's
ball
go.
is good.
Good ball with 38-13. Let's go.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5
The threes.
baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Beal. Plumlee with a screen on James. The
Good D.
shot by Beal, no good. Lakers leading by 21.
Shoot that, Bronny.
And James with
Let's
the
go.
basket on the assist from Edwards.
We're with 13.
Edwards got his 3rd assist on the night.
The threes.
Sun shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Beal, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of
Good
contact,
foul.
and he'll go to the line for 2.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good for Beal.
We're 119.
This quarter, they've had the right approach,
Let's grab
driving
the light, boy.
and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Edwards.
Let's go. 4-3-19. Let's go.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He's
Grab the light, boy. Let's go.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season.
15-0.
You take a look
This
at
song
Los
sucks.
Angeles.
This
They like where they stand
16.
right now.
Let me see.
First in
We
that
first see.
topmost position. And checking out Phoenix. 10 games.
This was not like the playoffs this year.
You know, for
They
Los
made the
Angeles,
playoffs
they've gotten
this
off
year,
to
really.
a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
That's all.
Allen for the 3.
Good D.
Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And
Let's go.
Edwards with the stop.
4-4-19.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not
The threes.
easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And Beal kicks to Dunn. Pass to Allen. Back to Dunn. 5 to shoot. Here's Beal.
That's all.
That's in. Coming off an assist from
Get on
Dunn.
that.
Beal's got
4-4-1.
6 in the quarter.
Come on, this guy's a gifted shooter, and Beal can space the floor with the best of them.
Allen against Edwards. Over
Double.
Allen. And the Lakers
Let's
take
go.
on 2 more.
4-2-1.
Getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from
The
the
threes.
paint.
Now, here's Dunn. Still without a basket.
Nope.
Down low, here's Plumlee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well,
Go
known
ahead.
for being
Put
a
that to a 3.
terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to James.
Let's go. 4-9-2-3. Let's go.
Looking like his old man out there, Bronny James, getting with it.
The threes.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Beal kicks to Allen. And here's Plumlee. Now Beal. James defending. Beal the pass to Plumlee. Back to Beal. Latre.
Good
He is
D.
hauled in by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards.
Let's go. 41-23.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that
threes.
one out in the course of an actual game. Pass to Allen. Dunn kicks to Beal. Back to Dunn. In the corner, it's Martin.
2 minutes.
Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Fires the 3.
Defense.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Bradley Beal. Edwards against Booker. Kicks it out to James. Drills the
Let's go.
three-pointer.
54-23. Let's go.
Triples in the second now for Los Angeles.
The threes.
After a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Let's go. 56-23. Let's go.
Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural,
The
gifted,
threes.
athletic frame.
Outside, Martin. Allen outside. And
Good D.
again, the Suns missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown.
Let's go.
Very
Good day,
fortunate
23.
he missed. Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
The threes.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Well, if they want to
That's
avoid
off.
the outcome of that
Good
first
D.
meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched.
Let's go. 60-23.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the
The
backboard.
threes.
Outside Durant. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Dunn. KD, a screen on Hachimura. Trying to end the drought. Len
Good D.
grabs the board. Len's got 7 rebounds in the game. And that one's
Let's go.
good.
60-23. Let's go.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Hachimura's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the dunk.
60-25. Fucking
The
Booker.
defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
Let's go. Right back, though. 64-25.
At this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the
That's all.
willingness to make the next pass so important.
Go in the second quarter with her.
First half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers ahead, just dominating this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
That is more than enough of a...
Let's get the third quarter started. Let's go.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is
Let's go. 6-6-25. Let's go.
And it's Martin in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Oh, threes.
Here's Booker. A rebound
Good
by the
D.
Lakers. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Floats it up for James.
Let's go. 6-8-25. Let's go.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Oh, threes.
Edwards against Booker. Over Edwards.
No way.
Booker,
Good D.
no good.
Booker back to the box.
Some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a
Good
look
foul.
at all.
Good from the forward there.
Officials are all over that one.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
At the line for two.
And Edwards drops the ball.
7-8-25. Let's go.
And it's the Suns' ball.
Oh, threes.
Booker the pass to Richards. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Booker. Driving in.
Nope.
It's hauled
Good
in
D.
by Los Angeles. Len's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his
But they
productivity.
did hack him today.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much.
Yeah, Booker ice
there.
cold.
The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And Edwards drops them both.
7-2-25. Oh, threes.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Beal kicks to Martin. To the paint, here's Booker. Nails the baby hook.
7-2-27.
Booker's got 9 points.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model.
Let's go.
of
7-4-27. Let's go.
Kevin, this guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin
threes.
Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Durant the pass to Martin. Booker in the corner. Buries it from three-point range.
4-30.
He's got 12.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
Let's go. Big play right back. So 7-30.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific
Oh, threes.
second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Durant down low. He's against Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Martin with the screen for Booker.
That's off.
Another
Okay. Good hold. That's well contested. Smothered.
Ball, 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
So 7-33. Woo.
outside Edwards. Takes a 3. Connects
Let's go.
three-point range.
33.
Edwards got 49 points in the game.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Beal the pass to Booker. Great
Nope.
D that time from Edwards.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
James the pass to Len. In a wide open look for Hachimura.
Let's go.
3 for the
33. Let's go.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on
threes.
the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Martin the pass to Beal. Booker with it. From 18 feet away. Again, Phoenix.
But 8-3-35.
Not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Edwards.
51.
And another
Let's go.
one fall.
84-35. Let's go.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues
Oh,
to
threes.
be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, is
If you watch
tied
it,
in
subscribe
for
to that
third
button.
most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering
Good
one
D.
great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. It just shows
Let's
the
go.
level
Ready,
of
set,
greatness
35.
we are
Let's go.
witnessing this season. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, threes.
What great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Richards passes to Booker. And
The
a lot
foul.
of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker's certainly in the hard-to-check category.
So for the Suns,
Let's
Mason
grab a boy.
Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards.
It's up 36.
Grayson Allen subbed in for Martin. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Here's Edwards, and again it's the
Let's go.
Lakers.
Hey, not
You can see
36.
it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an
Well, threes.
excellent night for him and his team.
Booker against Edwards. Booker dishes to Durant. And it's blocked.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Jones checked in for Devin Booker. And so here's Phoenix. It's good.
Block
He's
that.
got
It's
10
not 38.
points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
James finds Edwards. Kicks it out to LeBron. Edwards passes to LeBron. Trains it
Let's go.
beyond the arm.
Not 238. Let's go.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
No threes.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Beal with a screen on Hachimura. Durant
off.
for 3.
Good D.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Land's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Let's go.
And another one.
No 438.
He's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Beal deciding where to go with it. Shoots over James. Beal can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up. Just
Going in the
as
third
good as
quarter with her.
And he did
With full
it
quarter,
without
get the dub. Let's go.
fouling. That's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
All right, let's go full quarter, get the dub. Let's go.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Suns. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
That's off.
The father-son duo together on
Good D.
the wing with Bronny and LeBron James. Line out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Edwards in at the point
Let's
guard.
go. 9-6-38.
Carried this team to this
Let's
lead
go.
on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
The Suns
No
shoot
threes.
just 34% from the floor. And Booker kicks to Martin. Pass to Allen. Booker outside. Allen a screen on Edwards. Booker with it. He's
Let's
picked
steal
up by
LeBron.
LeBron. And here comes the break. Bobbed up there for another
Let's go.
bucket. Wow.
9-8-38. Let's go.
He has
61.
tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
No
What a
threes.
year he's having. Game after game after game being able
What's up, Alien Royce?
to score so effortlessly. Truly
No
remarkable.
threes. Over there,
The
Booker.
pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. And the dunk by
Fucking Booker.
We've come
Not
to
840.
expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Subscribe to the live one.
Booker against Edwards.
All right, buddy, check.
Finished off by Edwards.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Oh, I got it.
Nice.
Thank you, Royce.
Replay with the
140.
5G Slam Cam. About a minute and a half through the
My
fourth
threes.
quarter now. Here's Booker.
That's all. Good
Rebound
D.
the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound in this one. And
Let's go. 240. Go to find me. Let's go.
65 points for Champ.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has
My
not
threes.
mattered at all what the defense throws.
If ever you would be interested in adding some customized stuff to your channel.
By the way, would you be interested in adding some custom stuff to your channel? No. Not right now.
And Booker puts up a deep 3.
I'll do my own thumbnails anyway. I'll do my own
For
thumbnails.
Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
140.
And
Let's
now
go.
you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
My threes.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Booker the pass to Plumlee. And here is Allen. In the
Let's go,
corner,
boy.
it's Martin. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker.
No way.
Again, the miss by Booker.
Good D.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5.
I want a brownie, but we'll take it. 140.
Good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
My threes.
Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the
Subscribe to
one.
White Boy.
Booker outside. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA
Damn it.
for a few years.
I'm going for that block. Was that Zion? Well, look at it. On the bench.
Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
142.
Look, Kevin, I love it. The league is faster. It's
Work ankles,
longer,
Booker.
it's more skilled.
Let's go.
Scoring is
142.
up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
I'll tell
threes.
you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Damn it.
It looks like their confidence is at an
144.
all-time high. Just
Subscribe to White
feeding
Boy.
off each other right now.
Up top, Edwards.
Booker, you can guard me. Let's go.
Edwards with the stuff.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think
Let's go. 142.
there's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Threes.
Right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Damn it.
Looks like their confidence is at an
144.
high. Just
Subscribe to White Boy.
feeding off each other right now.
Booker, you can guard me. Let's go.
What's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow
Give it
of their
back.
offense, and you can clearly see the
The
difference.
threes.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Allen kicks to Booker.
That's off.
And a
Oh my
great assist
God.
by Allen as that one goes in.
10:47.
Allen's got 3
Good
assists
deal,
now
bro.
in this one. For 3, Edwards. And
Let's
another
go.
one falls. Amazing.
32 points.
What a
13:47. Let's go.
72 points.
He's been simply
Oh,
great,
threes.
sensational throughout this one. Outside, Martin. Allen inside.
That's off.
James defending.
Good
I
D.
tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Edwards passes to James.
All right, Booker.
Here is Edwards. Going inside.
And one.
No stopping him there.
Let's go.
Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards.
16:47.
He's checked in
Let's grab
for
White
Plumlee.
Boy. Let's go.
Durant comes in for Dunn. And
Oh,
Beal
threes.
subbed in for Grayson Allen.
And as we head
That's
to
off.
the final buzzer here, a
Good
crushing
D.
blowout. big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
Let's go.
And this
On that team for
was
let's go.
one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe
threes.
going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display.
Threes.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And this will be their 3rd win.
Oh, now hit a shooter.
Against these guys.
On that team 50. It's KD.
You know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Champ.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job
With T
finding
kicking
guys
in.
in their appropriate spots.
Martin the pass to KD. Booker with it. Edwards defending.
That's off.
A nice shot by Booker.
Good whatever. I could have done it.
Appreciate the fight now,
On that G52.
isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow.
Let's go.
Bucket.
And he's
On
now
2-2-52. Let's go.
most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
Putting up
On
points is
2-4.
what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Again, what an avalanche.
And that puts him
They
even
don't win.
for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply
On
amazing.
25-54.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris.
No, fix the Spurs. We're 11-7. We're 13-0. We're still playing on the road. Let's go. Let's put Luka Doncic as a starting lineup.
Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. Welcome, everyone, to NBA, serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there.
Let's get
Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just
Oh, when
something
I tilt right
special
there.
about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Oh,
Let's go. 2 up.
sensational! What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Just rising up to the rim.
Oh, threes.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Pass to Fox over Edwards, and there's Fox on the
2-2.
assist by
Fuck you,
Kessler.
Fox.
Showing that quickness that time. Fox getting rid of it in a hurry.
And it's a Lakers ball, and this team is in a fantastic rhythm
Quick
right now.
toss.
They've won 17 straight games.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single
4-2.
team wants to be the one to take you down.
Two-part
Oh,
equation.
threes.
You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And a foul called on the way
Foul.
up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him
Go for it.
space, but he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Hachimura from long range, and that's
Let's go.
his first
Turn
bucket
forward.
of the game.
Let's go.
You have to pay attention to Hachimura no
On
matter
threes.
where he is.
Fox with the ball. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Wembanyama. Hachimura with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Let's go. Now four.
Slams it in.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Oh, threes.
Fox surveying the D. He got a piece of it.
50. No way.
Glenn pulls it in.
Slow start. 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Here's Hachimura. And it's
Let's go.
slammed in
We're
by
forward.
Hachimura.
Let's go.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
For threes.
Locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Vassell outside. Can they get it?
That's off.
On target from range.
Good deal, bro.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments
Let's
to
go.
share with me. I asked him
14-7.
if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want
No
to get into a
threes.
comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up.
No
you
way.
can't slow him down.
GG.
Guys,
Thank you for that, Allie.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Doncic.
Ah,
It's stolen
Sachi,
by
why'd you cut
Wembanyama.
it?
Now Vassell. And here's Fox. Jacks up a three.
Good D.
Doncic grabs the miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
16-7. Let's go.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must
Oh,
be
threes.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. Out left to the wing.
No threes, no threes, no threes. No way.
Doesn't go
Good
that
D.
time. Oh, good D by Edwards. On the take. And
Let's go.
Edwards slams
18-7.
it in.
Let's go.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on
Oh,
both
threes.
ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's Paul.
Good D.
Again, unable to change momentum here. Los Angeles leading by 11. Edwards, a pass to Lynn. And
Let's
that
go.
one is hammered
27.
home.
Let's go.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came
Oh,
out
threes.
swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Vassell outside. Fox outside. Clock at 6. There's the three.
That's off.
It's rebounded
Good
by
D.
Los Angeles. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Go with it, Doncic.
Last
Let's
game,
go.
leading
22-7.
these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You look at the Spurs. The good news is they're trending in the right direction. Still right in the middle of the pack.
No threes.
Checking out the Lakers,
Where's the 10th?
they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams
Paul, I
that were
got your box,
projected to
bro.
be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Wembanyama, screen on James.
Right
Good
side
D.
Johnson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson
Let's go.
showed he can act as a
4-7.
six-man
Let's go.
if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson
On
brings
threes.
the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
Wembanyama, the pass to Johnson. Puts it up from 15.
Good D.
Clock's missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Let's go.
They're
26-7.
really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court.
Subscribe, hit like one.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on
threes.
each end.
Here's Paul.
That's off.
San
Good D.
Antonio again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 19. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by
Fuck you,
Wembanyama.
Victor.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Pass to Johnson. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. Outside Paul. Inside. Fades. And it's
Good
off the
D.
back of the rim. No good. Edwards for three. It's good!
Let's go at the buzzer. 29-7. Let's go. Go in for the court here. Let's get this whole court there. We're here. Two going out home.
Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's Los Angeles just dominating this one. We've got more in... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second.
Let's go at the buzzer. 29-7. Let's go. Go in for the court here. Let's get this whole court there. We're here. Two going out home.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's Los Angeles just dominating this one. We've got more.
Keep subscribing to
Guys, the Lakers enjoy.
Look at that quarter here. We're still going out home. Let's go.
Was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It
Oh,
leads
threes.
to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Edwards. And it's Lin in at the 5. And there's a 3-second violation.
Good D.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Kicks it to Doncic. Three-pointer. And Los
Let's go.
Angeles another 3.
They're 2-7.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing
Oh,
this
threes.
And here's Vassell. 8 points in his last time out. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Castles checked in for Sohan. Connects checked in for Los Angeles.
Oh, stop fouling. We need to stop fouling, bro.
From deep, Johnson.
That's all.
No good. And that makes him
Good
0
D.
for 3. Los Angeles has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game.
Let's go.
Grant, there's
Play
a huge
4-7. Let's go.
difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, BA, and it comes down to coaching, chemistry,
threes.
and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Vassell passes to Mamukelashvili. Len
Good
pulls
D.
it in. Len's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And
Let's go.
Edwards
They're
slams
6-7.
it in.
Let's go.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Victor Wembanyama checked in for San Antonio. Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. To halt the run.
That's off.
And once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And
Let's go.
Slams it in.
37.
He's shaking the hoop.
Let's go.
He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
Good foul.
Right, let's take a glance at which two guards have been shooting the ball the best from outside the arc this season.
It's not surprising that he's doing damage from deep. Guys at his position are asked to make this a staple of their offensive arsenal, and he's doing exactly this.
Let's go.
And San Antonio making a change here. Fox is checked in. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Yes, sir. Fighting through the bomb. Now trying to finish the three-point play.
As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox.
How
does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the left lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll. And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Outside Johnson.
Nope.
Fox against Edwards. And it's Fox missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Let's go. Good for me. 4-14. Let's go.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Castle. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
4-12.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 30.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
3.
Pass to Castle. Fox outside. There's the triple.
That's off.
And it's Connect with a rebound. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 17-5 run. To the inside.
Let's go.
40-12. Takes that one up and powers it through.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right.
Let's go. 50-12. Let's go.
Head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Fox against Edwards.
Why y'all fouling right there? I had him. What's the need?
Sohan's checked in for Johnson, and it's Paul in for Vassell.
Substitution for your Spurs. Sohan.
1:09 left in the first half. Here's Fox. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Draws tons of attention with the ball in his hands. Fox, he'll get you some bonus shots.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Vassell
comes in for Paul. 1:05 left to play in the half. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Over Castle. And again,
52-14. Let's go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
43 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Pass to Connect. Hachimura outside. Here's Connect. Left side, Edwards. Fader on the way. Again,
let's go.
The Lakers
24-14. Let's go.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
And so it's
No
Fox
threes.
with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And it's Fox with the
Fucking
jam.
Fox.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Los Angeles has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Here's Edwards. Drives to the
Let's go. Right back. 56-16.
Slams it in.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
With the step back. Fires away from way outside. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. The Lakers on top, running away with this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft. So far, really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the San Antonio Spurs.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Kings matchup, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. That's it for us.
Let's get the third quarter. Let's go.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Fox.
No threes.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is
Oh,
out there with
God.
Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. So
This
that's
is high
who Greg
T.
Popovich starts the second half with. And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from 3.
Let's go. We're down 19.
Edwards got 41.
Ooh, he's been the guy
No
tonight.
threes.
Really impressive performance.
Fox outside. Here's Wembanyama.
That's off.
It's
D.
rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Sinks the
Let's go.
tray.
So 219.
Connect's got
Let's
his
go.
first 3 points of the game.
A
No
go-to
threes.
shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
Vassell outside. Here's Castle.
That's off.
Yet to see a basket. And the
Good
first
D.
shot of the night for him, no good. Here's Edwards. Drops in
Let's
the
go.
layup for 2.
So
They just
419.
look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
No threes.
Fox against Edwards. Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes feeling it out a bit to win the run. Counted from distance. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
And he's going for the oop here.
Go. First time he found it right.
Here's Castle. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Outside Barnes. Fox left side. Shot clock at 6 and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Good play.
And let's quickly glance at who in this year's rookie class is leading their group in blocks this season.
Of course, me.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. From deep, here's Doncic. Hits the trifecta.
Let's go.
Doncic has got 10 points.
Let's go.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their
For
first
3.
4.
Edwards against Fox. Barnes passes to Fox.
That's off.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
It's Edwards with a drive.
Oh, no.
Chance shot. And Achimura with
Hold on,
the
Mr. Dunk. It's not 22.
Achimura's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Fuck.
Strong sequence from
Oh, 3.
Hachimura getting after
Hey, when I miss dunks.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Vassell outside. Over connect. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards has got 45 points.
No 3.
San Antonio has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside Wembanyama. They need this.
The foul.
Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an
Someone
outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. Kicks it to Doncic. Sends
Let's
it
go.
home from three-point land.
24. Let's go.
Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
I like
No
when
3.
Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Fox against Doncic. Wembanyama, screen on Achimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes passes to Paul, puts it up from 17, and he hits the jump shot. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
Perfect.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he
No
is
threes.
a big reason why.
Fox outside. Paul against Edwards.
Paul got you blocked, bro.
Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Count
Fuck
that
you, Paul.
bucket.
The wily vet Paul able to score
28.
down low.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And at home for the next one, it'll be
Let's go.
Oklahoma City pulling in.
So
And
28.
that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep
The
feeding
threes.
him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Paul passes to Barnes. And here's Wembanyama. From 9 feet out.
That's all.
Doncic
Good
grabs
D.
the miss. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Edwards. Right wing. And here's Connect outside. He drops
Let's
it
go.
from range.
31-28. Let's go.
Connect's got 6 here in the quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Vassell outside. Over Connect.
That's all.
Vassell can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A little mid-range shot is another one.
21. 83-28. Let's go.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
Going in the third quarter, off nowhere. With 4 quarter good
all
though.
year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
And he's moved right past Kobe. Yes, Kobe beating Bryant's 2007 season. What a remarkable accomplishment.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may...
Let's go 4 quarter. We're gonna get it dope. Let's go.
Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Cut, play. You just like something.
And
Let's get
one
it.
quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Edwards out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Connect. Then
Let's
it's
go.
Alex
Go
Len,
5-28.
and
Let's
it's
go.
Hachimura in at the power forward.
And they've really managed to
Well, three.
dominate in...
Paul against
Oh,
Edwards.
three.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Let's go 30.
Too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Edwards looking it over.
Let's go. It's on 30.
Man, big time right there. And a two-handed jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep
Oh,
bag of
threes.
tricks to dig into. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Paul. Wembanyama, high post. A shot from the mid-range.
Good D, bro. That's another 2.
Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the
We're
quarter.
gonna finish it in the
We're
night.
seeing more and more big men with smooth, fluid shooting strokes. But Wemby's, he might be the most impressive.
Let's go.
Lynn
Hey, not
is
32.
good.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
The
If
threes.
he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Paul finds Wembanyama. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, BA. That's
Indeed.
the type of life I would have lived.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the
Free throw.
fourth.
Go from the quarter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And they've been letting it rain
Let's go.
from the
91-32.
mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Harrison
Oh,
Barnes,
threes.
he's checked in for Sohan. Back to Paul. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The kick out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here from deep. Wembanyama, and
Indeed.
Wembanyama missing. The Lakers with the ball, down low. Glenn is
Let's go.
good.
No,
And the
32.
defense
Let's go.
has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a
threes.
great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Paul.
Let's go.
And good. Got
Fuck
the
you, Paul.
friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Oh, 34.
Paul is looking to set up his teammates first and foremost, but he can still get his.
Here's Edwards. And
Let's go.
Edwards slams it in.
Not 4-34.
He's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
The threes.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. To the middle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Len
Good
pulls
D.
it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Edwards is doubled. From deep, here's Doncic. Ooh,
Let's
he's
go.
been flawless tonight. Now
98-34.
6.
Let's go.
This is what it's been since halftime.
Oh, threes.
Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Castle, guarded by Doncic. Castle misses. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Edwards.
First one.
Good. He hits another one.
134.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
For threes.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Barnes. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards finds Hachimura. And
Let's go.
again, it's the Lakers.
234.
The coaching staff loves it. It's why they encourage Hachimura to fire away.
For threes.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Castle. And you think about that prize money for the NBA Cup, RJ. It's expected to increase quite a bit.
These new media rights got this money pumping. I wish I was 10 years younger. Okay, maybe 15.
Let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Champ.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And the Spurs with some changes.
138.
Comes in for Johnson, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Paul.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
And the basket by Edwards.
35.
That's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Castle for 3.
That's all.
Sinks the tray.
And how's that for a response? Castle coming back with the revenge 3.
Left side, Edwards. Fade away. Yet
Let's go.
another bucket. Oh, it's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Charity stripe shot. Len pulls it in.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And here's Edwards. Here's Lynn, covered by Wembanyama.
Let's go.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Luka, many feel that this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep this rhythm going?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. You know, don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves. You know, play as a team, and that's our key.
You got it. Thanks.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
https://youtube.com/@BrittonWords1996. C equals KHXGZIKUG8. Can you subscribe to my YouTube channel?